There's a lot of lanterns here, isn't there? There's a lot of lanterns here. Yes, indeed. Hello, and welcome. Hello, and welcome back to... I can hear myself. Stop that. Turn that back down again. Stop echoing. Hello, and welcome to Estival Landscapes by Torvic. It's kind of a jam map, sort of, kind of, maybe slightly. I think the original intent... Let me double check here. Original intent, it was supposed to be for Strawberry Jam 29, yes, way back then. But it didn't release at the time until Jam Maps for 30 started coming out, so it's ended up as more of like a mini-map than a jam. So that was the original intent. Here I am. Is there a rules book in here? Probably. It seems like it might be a rules book. We also have an update cake, apparently. And a lot of lanterns. Sharpness 1 flint. Fine. This is an open world map. This is 1.16.1. There's probably no particular reason for that, other than that it's the version that was at the time. Hey friend, it's quite dark around here, you might want some lights. I put some lanterns for you. Just break the block below so you can pick them up. You're a bit confused, I know. You suddenly appeared here, and it would be normal to be a little scared. Be patient. Questions will be answered at the right time. For the moment, just go forward. I'll put more notes to help you. Well, good luck, friend. Thanks, I think. Also break the block, he says. How exactly? I appear to be in adventure mode, one would assume. I cannot break anything. Hopefully that is intended. That just seems to be a random light. You know, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to break things or not. I guess I'll assume not until I find out otherwise. This also appears to be an invisible wall. That works then, I guess. We are definitely supposed to be in adventure mode if I have a tool which can break gravel in particular. So that's interesting. That's different. Unexpected. Curious. Anything up here? Very unusual start to a map. Game mode has been updated. You can place and destroy blocks now. Fantastic. Is this an explanation for people who don't know about Rule 2, usually? Break and destroy things? Estival Landscapes by Torvic. Rules. Find and complete the monument. Bring certain items to a specific place. It's called the Milestone Monument. Sure. Do not play on peaceful mode. Normal. Do not leave the map boundaries. Water won't hurt you, but there's no loot on the small islands. Going out of bounds includes nether and end dimensions. Do not use commands or mods or bugs, etc., etc. Survive any way you can think of. That's the rule I'm thinking of. Render distance, sure. Graphics, fine. Biome bend, clouds. Everybody hates clouds. Brightness, 100%. Always particles. That all seems relatively standard. General information. There's a lot of reading. The map has some custom mechanics that may differ from a classic Minecraft experiences. These changes are mostly aesthetical and don't modify the game too much, but I'll explain them anyway. The first change is the vanilla item stats. Have brighter colours to show things. Here's how sharpness works. I think we probably know that by now. Second main change affects the way you pick up objective items, so pay attention to all the indicators you find to get them. No spoilers. with the intention of submitting it during a jam event, but didn't finish on time by a considerable amount. It got released during jam the next one, Heat, when it's for seasons, so it was delayed by a while. Hence why it ended up on the mini-map list and not the jam map list. This means I spent more time doing the map, but I didn't want to delay the release too much either, so the result was a strange rushed but also non-rushed hybrid, also more important mistakes like the game designer due to lack of experience. I'm sure it'll be fine. Stop worrying about it, friend. We've read that book. I don't want to title it. We're good. Also, skeletons have apparently appeared. Don't rush the map, it's based on exploration. Most open world maps are. Inspect places for extra loot and hidden items. Look at the surroundings. Take the fun path, but not too fun if you can't manage it. And spoilery things I don't want to look at. Fine. Nothing under the lava. No saplings from that leaf. More cake. And I don't think there's any way I can get that book off without breaking with the campfire. Oh boy. 11 more pages to read. Hi, curious adventurer. You're about to play my first ever Minecraft custom map, so let me introduce myself with this enormous encyclopedia I wrote. I have to read this text, but if you do, I take your time. Blah blah blah. Introductory message. Torvic. Biggest passions of the art of creation. The first time I tried this game, I knew there was a hidden but great potential of making at least quite interesting products I would have a lot of fun building. Expectations increased to infinity when I acquired enough knowledge about Minecraft and more specifically the CDM universe. I understood and considered this combination of command programming and the system objective because this concept as a very possible first step into the video game industry, since it's also true that Minecraft works as some kind of game engine. So I immersed myself on experimenting with the gameplay mechanics and cool visual effects. Eventually I started to observe everything from a different perspective and discovered a reality I wasn't prepared to accept. I noticed that CTM was not something popular. Actually, CTM is probably the most undervalued map genre of the Minecraft community. It's sad, but it's also what usually happens with projects with tons of work behind and made by anonymous people, but I found even more surprising that tiny group of unknown creators that continued mapping for years, making every time greater but still invisible projects to the world's eyes. That's why I decided to join them and contribute to keep the CTMC alive as long as Minecraft could allow. This map and all of my own are dedicated to the CTM mapmakers because the work you do, it's absolutely not worth it to the minimal support that receives. I used to admire people who promoted this content by doing Let's Plays or reviews, but I realized that you guys are the true heroes of the battle, and I closed it before I read the final page. Thank you for showing your talent and illusion? Illusion? Not sure what that was supposed to say, but I'm pretty sure it is an illusion. Proving your perseverance and cheering off your hunger of new adventures, you truly deserve a victory monument, Torvic. Well, that's quite nice. Endearing. Cool, good. Are we done with the reading now? That. We're fine. We're good. That was an interesting read, though. Gravel. Why is that not all stacked together? Do we need the dispenser for anything? Probably not. Now we can indeed go back here and grab some of these lanterns. By breaking the bark leaf, I suppose. That'll do. There's a little bit of light. Is this thing still working? Hello, YouTube, are you still working? Good, it is still working. It was just being weird and not showing anything. Right. Get on with it. Stop reading things. Area, Bear Stone Cavern. I do like the presentation on this map so far, by the way. That book was nice. We have a custom little thumbnail picture with the map itself, like the thing that shows on the world select screen. We got a bunch of other files included with the world file. Like the screenshot that was posted in the Discord, so I didn't have to go in and download it separately to use it for the thumbnail. So that's slightly convenient. Doesn't really make a whole lot of difference, to be honest, but it's slightly convenient. We do not appear to have been given any wood yet. I have sticks, but I have no crafting table. I have no ability to make a pick. There's pickles. I don't think I can break spawners with those. Anything background up here? I just have to get moving fairly quickly through the area. Okay, they definitely do have reduced health at least. Probably deal with them reasonably fine. And that never ever actually worked, actually did things, actually diddly do the thing. Do the thing, let me read the chat. No work tomorrow. Good. Unless you like doing the work, in which case, maybe not. That. So I listed out all the maps that I still have to do. This is way back from August. I have 10 full maps to do. I have 14 after this one, mini maps to do. And 9 jam maps, I think. We got a lot to get through, basically. That is not a pickaxe. Efficiency axe, for when we do encounter some wood. And a partially broken sword. 1 rotten flesh. Some gravel, some dirt. Anything? It's still just a bunch of dead bushes. Hey, buddy. Don't think I need to waste the sword durability on you. Gravel. Jump. There's some tougher ones. And water down there. Not terribly sure where I'm going. But wherever I'm going, I don't have too much in the way of materials with which to get there. Well, that was some water. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Can you follow me? There's a chest down below. Get down there. There. Anything useful in here? Potion with no effects, and some slowness arrows. Dry algae. Or however you're supposed to pronounce that conglomeration of 2 words. And it's already all gone. Okay. Maybe we should have gone the other way where the pickles were. This seems like a long tunnel with not too much loot-wise in it. If I could break the spawners somehow, that would be really nice. Well, that guy dropped another polished flint and a very damaged helmet. There's stuff upwards. And already the helmet broke. It's also a little bit dark in here. Alright, back down this way. Give me that. Let's backtrack a little bit. I feel like that way is progression where we need loot. Okay. Eat cake, I suppose. As well. More lanterns over there. Water to fall into. More lanterns. There's some coal up there. Kinda need wood before the coal. Can't do a whole lot with just some coal in the war. Keep running, keep running. What's in here? Knockback flint. No attack damage, knockback 1. Ah, this looks more useful. Get out of here. We've got a crafting table. Got a crafting table, we've got a double chest with things in it, we've got a furnace. Planks, gold. 1 gold there. Gravel, andesite. Suspicious stew. Lilies, mushroom. I could make more suspicious stew, I suppose. I don't know the exact recipes. Every single variety of suspicious stew, because there's a lot of them. And it's the kind of thing that you don't very often need to know. Give me that. Good. I guess we may as well take it. It was regen, I think? Maybe? Not sure, but it did a good job, whatever it was. Okay, well we have a pick. We have a weapon. No bow quite yet. These won't stack for some reason. The name is a different colour. Not particularly helpful. Dandelions. Let me look up the suspicious stew recipes briefly. Hold on. Suspicious stew. Which of these are most useful? Saturation is dandelion. Lily of the Valley, which we got given, is poison. That's no good. But dandelion? That could work. Not really. We're being put in tier 4 restrictions tomorrow anyway, so not much gonna be happening because of that. Usually look forward to seeing the fireworks display on the TV that they do in London every year, but I don't think that's happening this year either. Bit miserable, really. At least we've got a board game to play. Something. Things to do. Let's do that. Torches, there's some proper lighting. Still not doing too good in terms of food. Don't think that's going to be useful for a whole lot of anything, really. Quick storage chest, as opposed to what? A slow storage chest? Like the blast furnace. We can't cook food in it, but it's still better than nothing. I don't think we're going to need those for anything. Dead bushes. Which one of these does a poppy make? Night vision for 4 seconds. No, that's not very useful. New Year's stream? Maybe. I'm considering it. Goodness knows, I need to get through the backlog quicker than I'm doing. Because I am being outpaced by the number of maps. This much has become painfully clear to me. Blocks on the bar. Stew. And that's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Can break some spawners at least now. Start actually clearing the area. Well, there's actually 2 chests there. What's in this bottom one? A little bit of food. Again, I don't need that. The blocks I may as well take, since we have the room. No reason why not. All the spawner breaking is going to be very slow, sadly, because it's only a wooden pick. Probably don't need to grab all the lanterns, and now we have some torches. Probably. Don't have too many torches though, so who knows? Who knows how long this 50 will last? Probably shouldn't be using my best weapon against all of these. Silverfish seem to die in one hit to the flint anyway. Don't need to whack them with the sword. Save the durability. It's also hard to know exactly how big the backlog is. Because I don't know how long each map is. I call it a mini-map, but the length of that kind of thing varies a lot. There's a couple of them which are about 8 or 9 objectives long, which I'm like, well, okay. I need to put them in one list or the other, but do I call this a mini-map, or do I call this a full map? It's kind of in between. Some ended up on one list, some ended up on the other. it's all guesswork and approximation, really. Reading the brief description and trying to work out roughly how long I think it's going to be. Using the estimation, if I've been provided with one. Timing estimation. There goes both of the stews again. Need raw red mushrooms. And also jam map. Jam map you would usually think short, right? But then something comes along like Clantanamo Global, which ended up being hilariously long, so you can't even tell with those. How long is this map? Figure it should be fairly short, but it's also open world, so maybe that makes it longer. If Clantanamo is any indication, open world jam map could actually be quite long. And it seems to be going relatively slowly so far, so who actually can tell, really? Not me. Jump. I also skipped a few. I think I have made the executive decision that I'm not going to be playing through any of the unplayables or that ilk, because I know I would never actually finish them anyway. And I have things which I might actually finish to play, which I need to play, because by the time I've gotten through the list, it'll probably be full again with new maps. And also, Divinity's End will happen at some point in the not-too-distant future. And I want to get to that one relatively quickly, so who knows? Basically, it looks a lot more intimidating, actually listing out everything that I've got left to play. But I'll get to them all eventually. I hope. Get out of here. Just trying to break your home. Anything wrong with that? This is just leading me back down and around again. I'm just going in a bit of a loop, I think. I'm just going a bit loopy, I reckon. Yeah, we've been down there, we've been over there. Might just need to pillar up out of this hole. Clearly a lot of detailing gone into the map, for I can see slabs. And that is a sign of someone who has spent a decent amount of time on landscaping. That one was poisonous, apparently. Well, that's not quite so good. And we're out of stew. I guess I'll have to use the rotten flesh. There's something over there. How do I get over there? How do I go over there? How do I achieve gone over there-ishness? I'm gonna need some solid blocks, I think. This map took any stuffs 12 hours and 20 minutes. Oh joy. So much for getting a short mini-map out the way. Well, I'm glad I used the new thumbnail, just in case the map took me more than one stream and went into 2021. Because it looks like it most certainly will. By the way, look, new thumbnail. It's using hexagons instead of triangles. And the typeface is different. It's pretty cool. If you're into graphic design and that kind of thing, maybe? I think it's pretty cool. I think it could use a bit of a refresh. The old font was becoming boring. What have we got in here then? Leather leggings. Some bones, some more lanterns, some more solid blocks, some more gravity blocks. Not bad, not bad. Eh. 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 Anything else in here? Up this way? We can kind of get out this way. Some crouch jumping. Kind of been given a set way out. Looks like we could have gone up there as well. Jumped around, done some parkour, gone up that way. This'll do. Hello, surface. Hello, spiders. Hello, large stack of spawners. Hello, lag. Why is there suddenly lots of lag? Leaves? Okay, yeah, I assumed those were decorative. That would be an incredibly mean pile of spawners if they were actually spawning things. Let me turn that down. We don't need 32 chunks. I'm not taking any pictures here. Stone pick. Thorns. Ah, that's not good. Spiders seem to be lower health, at least. There goes the pick. Checkpoint. I hoped that was what that button was. I don't exactly have a good weapon anymore. That was on concrete powder. That could have been some kind of falling trap. There might be something up there, but the ladder isn't completely assembled. And where exactly am I running to? Where am I going? I feel like I'm going nowhere in particular. That's all still andesite. None of that is actual stone I can collect. Okay, the attack damage does not appear to have been removed from this axe, so I can use that as a decent weapon. There's also no natural spawns, at least. There goes the axe. I really do not want to fight the Thorns mob with the low attack damage weapon. Oh, the bees carry wheat. That's pretty strange. Cool, but strange. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where exactly do I think I'm running off to here? So that wheat was not attached to farmland, that was just wheat on the ground. Which actually doesn't look too terrible. That's actually pretty cool. Not sure why I've never seen wheat just on the ground like that. Anything else useful in here? With just that one pick? Some blocks. Lots of coal around. Thorn's head in there. Don't really have time to read the description, sadly. Still being chased. Thank you, Orion. Whoever Orion is. Oh, I know who Orion is. I've seen Orion post on the Discord before. I know who Orion is. I just never actually said their name out loud before. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Bring me the wheat. Thanks, Mr. B. One plank. Does seem to be real wood in the trees, at least. Probably shouldn't be sprinting quite so much. But I also need to get away from these things. What exactly is my plan here? Not really sure. Let's maybe try and take some high ground and actually get a good look around at the area. Okay, good. This is ocean. Nothing is going to attack me from that direction. There's also some stone down on the beach. Can you get me from down there? Yeah. Can totally try. That looks like a lot of quartz over there. Quartz often means monument. So that might be worth heading towards in the not too distant future. Can't quite tell from over here. As it's 1.16.1 and not 1.16.3, I do not possess Optifine for this version currently. So I can't zoom in and look. Could make cookies as well. There's plenty of cocoa around. I think bread is usually the better choice. I just have a whole lot of junk, don't I? It's just a whole lot of rubbish. How do I get out of this situation safely? I might just have to set up a tiny little base on top of this tree. Wooden sword. Probably want one of those as well. Wooden axe. It's so early in the map, I don't want to throw anything away. Let's go back in this general direction. Negotiate a safe way down. And just run away and hopefully let all of that stuff over there despawn. Start clearing out a bit of area over here. We don't need all of these campfires. No, they're still following me. Get out of here. Thorns 1 shoes. Cocoa beans. Lots of bees flying around with wheat. Spawners are triggering from way further away than usual. I guess it is a very open area and natural spawns are off, so there's got to be some kind of threat. What is up here then? Why are these ladders here? Biggest trees have the best fruits. Some leaves. Some more leaves. Some blocks. But not much actually useful. I guess we can start setting up a little base over here. Seems to be the place. There's some farmland already set up. It would be nice if there was some water or something around, so I could just drop that down. Not really needed because we have a checkpoint right there, but I don't know, it pleases me messing around with a liquid like that. Fire charges, wheat seeds, we don't need to be carrying around the books. We can plop the blast furnace down there. That chest will connect despite having a different name. Actually. Thank you, thank you. Shouldn't have to set up a particularly huge farm, seeing as there are things just flying around with food. But I think it would still probably be a good idea. Especially seeing as we have one partially made for us anyway. One of these. One crafting table. Let's put it right there so we have some more room for chests to go. Actually, judging by the fact that this tilled soil is not turning back into dirt, random tick speed is probably off. Is that stripped junk wood in the trees? Yes, I gathered a little bit of that already. It would be good to gather some more, though. You are most correct. That's how I made most of these wooden things. What else don't we need? We don't need the potion that we don't know what it's for yet. We don't need all of that flint, not unless there's a bunch of feathers laying around somewhere. The bone meal I should probably just use right now, to be honest. No reason just having it in the chest when we need food. There we go. Probably no point in making a particularly huge farm though, if random tick speed isn't turned on anyway. Does bee pollination still cause these to grow even with tick speed off? I'm not actually sure. But there are bees flying around, and usually those would cause crops to grow quicker. But I don't know if that makes any difference at all if the tick speed isn't even on. More torches. We don't need the lanterns anymore. We don't need all of that flint. One of them's fine. We got some arrows that we don't actually have a bow for quite yet. Okay. Priority, I think, is still collect more raw resources. We've got a few torches, but we don't have too many of them. All of this wood is kind of up, out the way, and hard to reach. These are not easily chop-downable trees. That's what I'm wondering. That's why I'm thinking it might still be a good idea to have a little bit of a farm set up, even if the tick speed is off. Because the bees might make stuff grow, albeit extremely slowly. This map is making me look up strange, detailed mechanics like that and the recipes for suspicious stew. Where did I put that pickaxe? Must have broken. No big deal. We can make more. I think that's pretty much all we have of value at the moment. Okay. Well, we've just kind of come up out of a hole in the ground, so we have every single direction unexplored. I think I want to go back to that beach, because I saw some stone over there. And if I could get some stone tools instead of wooden ones, that would be fantabulous. Let's keep the wooden axe around. Killing spiders with. And breaking campfires. And picking up spare chests. Also, speaking of Godzilla, seeing as he is in the chat, I think I've got 3? Is it 2 or 3 maps that are on the list I need to play, which are by you? No, there's at least 2 of them. 2 mini-maps. Ah, yeah, 3. There's Abandoned as well. That's on the full list. Yep. That is not real stone. That is all still andesite. Well, okay. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier, where the distinction between full and mini-map is. I counted Abandoned as being full, just because it's like 9 walls long, and mini in my mind is like sits and under, generally, usually. But where exactly the line is drawn, without having actually played the map, it's difficult to know exactly how long it is and whether I should be classing it as a full or a mini, but hey. put it on the full list, because I needed to put it somewhere. So that's where it ended up. That looks like a particularly tall and possibly interesting tree. It has glowstone in it. Does it actually have anything of value in it? Or is it just a particularly tall tree? Should have made more than one wooden sword. These do not last very long. Oh well, we can get more wood from up here if nothing else. There's one. One log. Looks like this is just more logs up here. Yeah. I don't know. Fortune 1, very low durability wooden pick. This is some terrible loot. Which is not necessarily a terrible thing. It's just, it's been a while since I played a map that was quite so stingy on the loot front as this is being. But that is not itself a bad thing, necessarily. It's just different than what most maps are nowadays. I'm extremely impressed by the level of aesthetic detail around here, by the way. If the entire map looks like this, it's definitely a 10 for aesthetics, even if there is no hugely impressive, gigantic, visually stunning build, which is what I usually use to distinguish between 9s and 10s for aesthetics. Because this level of detail is really good. And I'm sure the amount of time that was spent making it justifies putting 10 instead of 9. Anyway, things are going on over there. Lots of fires happening in the distance. Can we break this before? No. No. Yeah. Whacked a couple of times, but we broke it. Okay, we're getting a bunch of chest plates now. Break that one. Don't need too many torches since the natural spawns are turned off. One tunic. Sharpness 1 stone sword, very nice. A little bit of leather. Nothing else useful in there. This area's a little bit less detailed, isn't it? Yeah. Barren wasteland. Still looks interesting, though. Anything up on this little hill? It's covered in flowers. Yeah. Nothing in particular. Nope. Nope. Didn't think I was gonna get that one. Too greedy. Can't break. There we go. Now I can break. take the torches down. Okay. With it being open world, I'm not sure which direction I should really be wandering off in first. Guess I could just wander around the desolate white plains over there. The big quartz building I saw off in that direction looked a little bit more inviting and possibly monument-y. So I feel like I want to walk over that way first. What have we got in here, though? A little bit more leather. Nothing in particular. Break it so I don't investigate the same chest more than once. Should have broken the previous one as well. Never mind. I doubt I'll be going off in that direction again. There's only water over there. And the book told me that's basically the map boundary, so nothing out there. No reason to go that way again. Gonna be needing another pick soon. Wooden things do not last very long. Nobody should be surprised by this revelation. That goes there. We already had a spare one. Well, now we have two spare ones. I wonder where all the bees are coming from. Can't see anything in the water. There's quite a few spawners in a small area. Deploy torches. Use a little bit of lighting. I wonder if this area actually has any objectives in it. Okay, get out that mess. There. And there we go. Must just be like one piece of armor with... yeah, it's probably just the boots with thorns 1, isn't it? It's not actually triggering very often. Just often enough to be mildly annoying. And we're out of bread. Any food in this chest? Another potion, I don't know what it's for. A little bit of chicken. Well, there's a whole bunch of campfires around, so we can definitely not waste any fuel cooking that. Come back, bee. Come back! I want that wheat. Come down here. I had a bow. Maybe I could shoot it down. Seems a little bit cruel, though. Stone brick building off to my immediate right. Food, food, food. I do very, very much like the concept of bees randomly carrying food around. Looks very well for an early game area, when you still need the food. Okay, the sword is about to break. There's interesting things happening down there. Nope, 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 nope. Well, they're not dropping the food, they're just carrying it around. It's like stacked on top of them. So if you are observant enough, you can see them. Many of them just seem to be flying directly into me somehow and giving it to me. But, who knows? I figured... Yeah, look. Hey, buddy. Eh. Thanks. Come again. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing to spot. Especially since the wheat is the same colour as the bee, more or less. They're both yellow. Yellow and black. Or maybe it's a thing that was only added in version 1.2 and wasn't in the original release. Who knows? Depends whether or not you played the original release, and whether or not they were in the original release, and when they were added, and what am I talking about? Stop. Stop adding ands! The sentence has become long enough. A note in the book. Looks like there's something on that peak. Trust me, you might find something interesting. I'll go on. Friend. Stop calling me friend. That is Exial's endearing character trait. And which peak? That one? That one? There's a couple of different peaks around. Possibly that one. There's also this down here. Hello? Prop 1. Don't mind me, just gonna randomly loot this corpse. Iron sword. A broken key. Which may or may not actually do anything. Can I have your shoes, please? Or are they buried in the ground? Shoes. I'll give you my crafting table. 3 armor, 3 armor strength, 3 knockback resistance. Netherite shoes, but they are very, very broken. So I don't think that's actually going to be too useful. Unless I put them on, particularly to fight some boss or something. Some elite mob. Smite 2. Netherite hoe. These seem to be a little bit tougher. Okay. And there's game rule shenanigans going on. With blocks, not dropping items. Yeah. Okay. Interesting little dungeon we have going on here. Need a little bit more food before I can engage with that. Need to go back and cook the chicken, I think. Hello, what's this? Feather falling 1. Nice little random find. Not the first time I've seen an armor stander being used as a corpse like that, but I don't see it very often at all. Again, it really disappoints for aesthetics, because you could have thrown that in a chest and it would make no difference gameplay-wise, but visually it looks much nicer. In terms of visual storytelling, it's much better. Where is lit campfire? Over there. Now, we don't need the wooden hoe anymore. So that's something. Feather falling or thorns? Thorns is better, provided it doesn't break. Which it probably will. We don't need that anymore. Very broken sword. Ba-ba-ba-dum-bum. Make another spare one of those. We don't need to be carrying around multiple types of coal. We can just make them into torches. Make everything into torches. Is it better to be making cookies just when you don't have very much food at all? Not sure what ever is, really. But maybe. Spare pair of leggings. Plop the barrel down somewhere randomly. Second random potion. Why am I throwing things in there? Put everything in the same place for now. Keep that. Keep the key, just in case it's somehow important to the dungeon, however unlikely that may be. Spare one of those. Still don't have any string. The spiders aren't dropping any, apparently. So we can't make a bow. Stop sprinting everywhere, you fool. You don't have the food to do that. Ow. Deserved that one, really. Where was the dungeon again? Over there. Over here. Still want to go up there. Even if only to look around. Alright. Nothing of particular value in here. But the rule of symmetry means sharpness 1 and breaking 3. That's a nice little sword. Some coal. Dust. And revolting dust. Now, if I break this, is it just going to come back again? It is! You need to actually pull the lever. Okay, and it can open and close. Nice. Haha! One tick of suffocation damage from closing the gate on top of it. Not actually that useful, but it felt cool. Hey, it dropped an iron nugget. That's pretty helpful. That's not. There was a spawner up there that I already broke. Don't know as that there's anything else of particular interest up there. Well, that came from breaking the spawner. Ooh. That's pretty fancy. And this is going to be bedrock. No? Can just break through into this room? Because I can't get through the gate, but I can still break in through the side like that. Let's wait and see if there's actually a way I was supposed to open up that gate, because that felt kind of cheesy. That is probably correct. But if it was, it's probably despawned. Because I didn't notice it, because I'm dumb. Because I didn't realise at the time the spawners were dropping iron. Wah wah wah. The violin. Hello. Would you like to come out of the little corridor? I don't have a shield. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hey there. More thorns. Another iron. That looks like a jumping puzzle room. Trialgae dungeon. I need a shield or something before I take on that. That is way too many archers. I need a shield, or I need a bow, or I need something. If I... Okay, yeah, there is no gate there, so that just opens. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. I'm overthinking things. We have a rotten shield. It has Hauling 1. Whatever the heck that enchantment does. It's not listed in the enchantments list. It appears to be slowness. Basically. I can tell by the fact it's making me slower. So we got a bunch of Thorns 2 and Breaking 1 iron helmets. That is better than the unarmoured Thorns 3. Keep the +2 armour. Breaking this isn't going to give me the table back. Shouldn't have put that one there. Now I have one less enchanting table, crafting table. It'd be really bad if it was an enchanting table. Hello, goodbye. Jump, jump. Okay, they're all fighting each other, that's fine. Do very much appreciate the fact we're getting iron from this. That's a door. and that's a discontinuation of my existence. Lovely. Just what I always wanted on this lovely winter evening. Well, harumph. That stuff is going to have all ended up in the water, and it's going to be annoying for me to actually retrieve. So it doesn't look like my game rule was updated properly when I respawned at the checkpoint, so need to bear that one in mind. Things up there. Things in this corridor. Can't block it off. There's something back there. Oh, this isn't good. Death by thorns. Well, it's all in one place now. Not sure things are actually despawning down in there, so that may be a little bit of a problem. Okay. Give me that. Give me these. Give me the shoes. Give me the stuff. I want a block, but even breaking this isn't going to give me a block. That goes there. That goes there. That. That. I don't like this. I don't like being down here. I don't like being down here without the ability to get blocks. Give me those shoes. Prot 2. Okay. I think we're out. I think we're good. I think I probably shouldn't have gone into this dungeon as, like, the first thing I did. I think I need to explore around, gather more food. Investigate the quartz place. And not come there first. And we also lost all the iron somehow. Where did that end up? Did get a bow, though. Where did all the iron go? That's annoying. I need that. There it is. And there's a way out here. Alright, alright. Forget the armor. Forget the things. We're fine. We're good. Just leave. Just run. Just get out of here. Evacuate dungeon. We definitely need a better supply of food before I tackle that. Because I got nothing. What are the other options here? Let's Still think Quartz Place is probably the best bet. That looks friendlier. Though I do appreciate the iron. Probably don't really need the shield here. There's no skeletons in this area. I would rather have the not minus speed. Iron sword is very nice, though. Can't break. Swear they're too close. I can't even kill them because I might die from the thorns again. Just back up, back away, back off, leave, evacuate area completely. Okay. Give me the block, give me the wood. To remake a crafting table. Bread. Consume the bread. Chain chest plate. Very nice. Good, we have another axe. We do have a bow now from going into that dungeon, so that's good. I think we need to look on top of there. Just to see if there's anything up there. I don't think that's the peak that the book was talking about, but it might be. So I should have a look. If I can actually make jumps properly. This way. Oh, there's definitely spiders up here. Which probably means loot as well. Hello, spawner. Hello, spider. Okay. Yeah, well, there's definitely spawners up here. Gold chest plate. More potions, but they don't do anything for me at the moment. Presumably, I can either brewing stand them or trade them for something. Gold chest plate's not bad, though. There's a ton of food up there. That was where the book was. This is not going to be a short mini-map, is it? Well, we got food. 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 Glorious food. Please, sir, may I have some more? Okay. That's another 5 bread. Sorely needed. Should put a torch down here. Break that one. Double check that I've not missed anything happening in here. Good. 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 Right. Where am I going? Not that way. I still need to not sprint. Still don't have enough food to just be sprinting randomly around the place. Exercise patience. Exercise restraint. Walk. B. Get down here and give me that food. Yes, thank you. Break. Hello? Any reason in particular why you had a shovel? Is that indicating anything? Is that a dig somewhere kind of a hint? Could be, but I don't see anywhere. Torch, torch, jump the river. Torch, torch. Okay. We have favourable terrain here, we can get things stuck in the water. I can jump it, they can't. There we go. And we did get a shovel from that. Stone shovel. Just a regular old low durability stone shovel. Shown shovel. Jump. And repair the pickaxe a little. There's a chest over there. Iron sword's almost gone. Would like to kind of keep it around, just in case we can repair it at some point. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's a lot of bees. Come back. Give food. Kill mob. Food, food, food. Well, we are slowly clearing things out. That's back where we were before. You can see the planks over there from where we were. So we've kind of looped back around to safety. There's some more bread. Clearing things out slowly. don't have room to pick up any more wheat. That's no good. Need the inventory room. Need to be able to do that. Otherwise, that's a lot of food I'm gonna be just leaving. Break all of that. I'll look at the chest in a minute. Breaking this spawner is a higher priority. There we go. Bee spawner somewhere nearby. A chicken. A single piece of raw chicken. That's a lot of bees. Hello? Any reason in particular why you are all swarming around like a flock of birds? Huh. These two we can repair together and save an inventory slot. We don't need all the wheat seeds, seeing as they won't grow anyway. If we have another brown mushroom back at the base, we can make another saturating suspicious stew. That would be good. Give me that. Give me these. Give to me the wood. For I require a replacement wooden pick. That one is broken. Fence. I should actually head back to the base anyway and deposit some of these more useful things, because the base is only right over here, and I can see whether we've got a brown mushroom or not. Also, I put the 4 chicken in that campfire earlier and never came back for them, so they probably despawned by now. Well, that's no good. I need one. Yeah, let's use this one that's actually closer to the base, so I remember to go back and pick the food up. That would be much better. That would be a vastly superior option. Okay. Actually put things away. Don't want the shield right now. Keep the flint around, because why not? We do have another brown mushroom, very nice. Let me double check that I am using... I closed the tab. I didn't close the tab. It's here, yes, a dandelion. That, and that. Gives me a saturating one. Actually pick up the chicken this time. That is good food that I do not want to go to waste. And we have a lot of that because of that swarm of bees. Speaking of which... Okay. Food is not quite so awful anymore. It's still bad. But we have some. And that counts for something. Let's get some blocks on the bar. Don't need to be carrying the shield around, really. Don't need 2 scythes. You can just take the more durable one. It's a netherite hoe. It isn't going to break in any hurry. What do we have up here, then? I saw that. Some food and some poison-tipped arrows. Those could be useful. we now possess a bow with which to fire them. Doopy doopy doopy, give me the food. Clearing out the area. These ones are just carrying some bread. Huh, give me that bread. Just straight up some bread. Nicely, nicely done. Let's maybe see if we can investigate the quartz area before we end. I feel like we have explored a lot and found many things, but still not really achieved that much actual progress acquiring objectives. Just about got that spawner. What have we got in here then? Another chicken. More leather. We can just climb the waterfall. Nothing behind it. What have we up here then? Does this seem base-ish to you? It could be base-ish. It might be base-ish. Still can't quite tell. A golden nugget. Amazing. Some saplings. Actually amazing, unironically. I can get some real easily obtainable wood from that, rather than having to scrounge bits from these weird trees. Which look much nicer than usual Minecraft trees, but are not easier to gather wood from quickly. Give me that wheat. Apple. Maybe we can make it into a golden apple if we find enough gold. Or maybe it can be used for some kind of trade, because it did have a name. I should not be blocking around with planks. The wood is still a fairly valuable resource. Also not totally sure why I just plonked the saplings up there. They will not grow. Not unless I bone meal them. So a whole lot of good that will do. That, however, may be fairly useful. There's a string. That is a third of a fully repaired bow. And that would be quite nice to have. Okay, this ledge is cleared. This is seeming increasingly like it could be base-ish. Milestone Resort. Sneaky little spawner hidden around the back. Get rid of that one. Coffee machine. Rather large coffee machine, but alright. Maybe it's just a really professional one. Okay. What happened to the floor? Oh. Those seem quite good. Diamond. Still fairly durable. Projectile protection 2, unbreaking 1. Unbreaking 2 book. Someone's just piled up a load of chairs over here. Efficiency 1, sharpness 1, slowness, iron axe. I wonder what the exact slowness value is. Hauling. Feels like maybe 20%? Maybe? Not sure. What a great coffee machine, isn't it? It gives you all the coffee you want. I don't know who put it on here, though. Probably another key nice guy, like you and me. If you want a coffee, ask the coffee machine. You thirsty? Ask the coffee machine. You want to upgrade the machine? Well, I don't know a friend. I'm not a coffee machine repairer. But yeah, here you go, take all the coffee you want. You're welcome, friend, I guess. It does actually have coffee in it. And a lava bucket, which is more useful. And it does give coffee. Ah, well then. Infinite speed 1 potions. That's pretty useful. Monument chest. Yep, it's definitely the monument. We just haven't actually found the monument-y bit yet. But it's somewhere. It's somewhere around here. Looks like mostly just torches and food. Torches. 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 Nothing in the smokers. Not yet, anyway. Partially damaged anvil. Some mobs that are all going to drown. Okay, break that one. Little cave down there I need to remember to explore at some point. Sharpness 1, unbreaking 1. Some more stone swords. You know, I wonder if that's actually a thing. I'll be slightly annoyed if it is actually a thing. Is it to be actually a thing that I wasn't told about? I wonder if you can make andesite swords out of andesite. Like a stone sword recipe, but with andesite. Does the map even have stone in it? Checkpoint! Yeah, just about. Just barely. Nice little precipice to fall off of. Okay. Well, we found the monument at least. There's a shulker box up there. 3 objectives. Some books, some bookshelves. Okay. Nothing in the book on the lectern. Interesting. Haven't been provided with any actual good base setup. There was that stuff down there, but it's down in a hole. It's not really where I wanted. So might have to move some things. Also, I still hear spiders somewhere. What the heck are you doing over there? You having a party? You didn't invite me. Get out of there. Yeah, okay. Might spend some time, maybe in between streams, actually making base an actual proper workable base. Because at the moment, it's not very user-friendly. Looks cool, though. Well, there's a few chests around I still need to get to, but I think this is a decent time to end. I think we've cleared most of this area at this point. It's just the dungeon down there we need to clear out. We have achieved some progress. We have found the monument. This seems like a good place to end to me. Well, I can cross the map off the to-do list, for we have started it. Only 13 more mini-maps, and 10 full maps, and 9 gem maps left to start. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe. And till next time, when I shall probably remember to get that chest down there, I shall see you soon.